I want to talk about Enofe and Blade for a moment because they said last week just because the Creeds are back doesn't mean they just get to jump into the front of the line for the tag team titles.
You know, I mean,
big high cross body.
I get that, but what has Blade and Enofe done for me lately, Vic, to make a statement like that, okay?
Well, maybe they're trying to prove that now. Maybe it's not just about flashy attire. And, ooh, it's about getting it done in the ring. Enofe, Blade looking for the upset. Brutus able to kick out.
Made the deal, man. Oh, yes.
Might as well go sit in the safari with Dar as Enofe taking it right to Brutus.
Oh, yeah, just the attitude. This the attitude I was talking about. This the attitude. Maybe it's the dress. Maybe it's the new attire that's bringing out of Enofe and Blade.
This is the first time we've seen this sort of aggression, this sort of sense of urgency from Blade and Enofe. Enofe just got sent to a different dimension from Brutus.
Last too long, Vic.
Brutus Julius proclaimed there was no more joking around. They eyed up the tag team titles. Right now looking for the victory. So is Enofe and Blade. This is how important these matches are in determining the next contenders for those tag team championships.
You don't want to get into a wrestling match with these two guys, Vic. They're internationally known. Oh, yes!
And locally respected Julius Creed. Ooh, well, the right hand will stop just about anybody, but maybe not. Julius, we know what's next for the Creeds. Well, Julius coming right over, saw Blade, and Blade got caught.
Look at the strength on this young man, Ted.
And now Julius looking to drop.
Wow.
Brutus for the Brutus ball.
Get that.
Into the cover, and the Creeds rack up another W.
Here are your winners, the Creed Brothers.
With everyone looking on, all those that stepped into the dojo, would the Creeds bring it tonight? The answer was yes, and now take a look. Angel Umberto, they want some of the Creeds. Hank and Tank want some of the Creeds. The tag team division firing on all cylinders.
Oh, they're my boys right there. They're my boys. I got my money on them boys right there.
Tag team division breaking down as the Creeds stand tall